What is up, everybody? It's your boy CrazyMaze98, aka Nicholas Morales, founder of the EHG community, here with another podcast episode. And my boy here, Hellboy Games.
Hello.
Yeah, it's just gonna be us tonight. Our major topic today is our favorite and least favorite games and series. And then another two topics will be an overrated game or an underrated game. And the process, you guys see that I'm playing Mega Man X Legacy Collection. So I'm playing like the old school Mega Mans. So we grew up with like a favorite series where it was like from like Sega Genesis or like, you know, from Super Nintendo or whatever we had. So what is by far your favorite series right now?
Of all time?
Of all time right now. Your favorite series or your let's start off with favorite game. Let's start with favorite game.
My favorite game of all time.
Yeah, from
God, dude. It has to be a three-way tie. No, it has to be like a four-way tie, man. Because I can't separate these games from honestly. I have the Pokemon collection. Because like, dude, it's Pokemon. Like even going back to Red, Yellow, Blue, Leaf Green, Ruby. Dude, great. So that's definitely one of the top. Tekken, by far, one of my favorite series of all time. Great. Spyro, great series. And then ending it with Crash Bandicoot.
That's
Who
dope.
doesn't love Crash Bandicoot?
I love Crash Bandicoot. I adored Crash Bandicoot. That's why I had the trilogy.
Yeah.
There's for me, it's a tie for like a PlayStation 2 series or a series on Super Nintendo. I loved Mega Man X, which I'm playing right now. And I played Mega Man X1, X2, X3, and then, you know, I was constantly playing it from Capcom, and with that, you know, I was in love with the game. I was in love with the graphics and everything of it, and I got so into the game that I still remember the passcode that I have for Mega Man X3. Yeah, and then because I'm 25 now, but when I first did this password, I was 7 to 8 years old. And I still remember it by heart. So it's like, okay, you know, I'm actually, you know, like keeping this in my head because it's one of my favorite games. It was that for the Super Nintendo. And for PlayStation 2, it was a major tie. It was like either the Jack and Daxter series.
Ooh, forgot about
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank. Or Sly Cooper.
Yes.
All three of those series were my favorite. And with that, I played every single one of them. Jack 1, 2, 3. I played the whole time series for Ratchet and Clank. I played Going Commando, Up Your Arsenal, Ratchet Deadlock, Ratchet and Clank 1. I played every Sly Cooper. I even had Sly Cooper on my Vita. And I was so stuck in those games that like I'm like the Jack and Daxter collection is right now on PlayStation 4. I'm like, can we get Ratchet and Clank on there? Can we get Sly Cooper on there? Please, by all means, I would love to. And it makes me want to grab a PS3 because they have the collections for those. And so I'm like, okay, this is the best thing ever. This is the best collection for a game ever. So those were my favorite. My favorite game out of those series right now, because I did say my favorite game. My favorite game out of the Mega Man series was Mega Man X3.
Okay.
It was that one because I remember my favorite boss. It was called Neon Tiger. And it looked like Vega with a mixture of freaking Tony the Tiger. and it was so dope. And I just died on the tutorial level on Mega Man X. I suck. Yeah, because I'm paying attention to this talk right now, you know. But with Ratchet and Clank, it was going commando. Yeah, so that was my favorite game out of that. Now with those, I also hated a bunch of titles on there. So like, what is your least favorite game right now? What is the most?
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Like, I literally wish it was never created. Like, I legitimately hate that game. It is cancer. It is worse than cancer. It is the black fucking plague that is sweeping 17? When did it come out?
I think 2017, yeah, because it was Save the World.
Ever since that year, fuck life. Everything since then. Disgusting.
Yeah, it was no, it was the end of 2016. It was in beta, and then it was 2017. I have to agree with you. My least favorite game right now is Fortnite.
Yeah.
Not for the reasons that you probably think. I think the game is well built.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. It's just the toxicity, bro. Like, you go in there, there's an 8-year-old just like, I'm gonna fucking kill you if you don't give me back this sniper rifle that I opened from my crate. And now we kill my mom.
Yeah.
Like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, no one wants to hear that shit. Like, fucking, your parents should beat the shit out of you for sounding like that, number one. Number two, they should beat the shit out of you for talking like that. Number three, I'm your elder. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, I will talk trash to anyone of any age. I really don't care. You talk trash to me in a game, ooh, I'm gonna talk trash and then record it.
Yeah. My reason is not based on your reason. It's
Is it the building?
That's one of the reasons. I don't understand of why there's building in a fucking battle royale. I hate that aspect. It's like they implemented it more in the battle royale than their Save the World. That's what bothered me. Where building should be a major thing, because the Save the World is like a zombie apocalypse thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with that, it's a major thing. That's something I hated. It's not even that, and it's also the fact that they made that game their freaking priority, and they destroyed 2 other games that I loved. They destroyed Paragon, which was the MOBA game that they had that looked absolutely beautiful, which a new company took it. I'll send you a thing of it. Also, Unreal Tournament.
Oh yeah.
That was my shit back then. Unreal Tournament was my shit back then. And then because I was lucky enough to even at least have a fucking at one point to have a freaking computer to play it. And it's freaking stupid that they just dropped it all because little kids decide to play their damn game. I hate the little kids for that. I really do, because they make it out to be the greatest game when these little kids don't know anything about a good game. I really, and they hate the fact that, like, you know, Apex is like slow with content. There's not that many skins. I'm like that's your reason? Like, that's a bullshit reason. Like, have you seen what Apex is compared to freaking Fortnite? Well designed.
It's a god compared to Fortnite. Fortnite's cancer, and that's a god.
Yeah, but the problem is like, they don't know that. Kids don't know that. Kids know nothing about that.
Apex is golden, A1, day one type.
Yeah, I play freaking Apex. I still love playing Apex.
Oh yeah.
I love playing Apex. I adore playing Apex because I play it with some of my friends. Like, it actually makes sense to freaking play that game. Like, it really does. It's like it's like when you play the game, it actually consists on teamwork, where even people in your squad on Fortnite won't fucking save you. Yeah, so that's why I'm so glad that Apex took many of its players. I was so happy that it did. And besides that, I have a least favorite series. What's your least favorite series? Your game series that you
my least favorite. God,
one that you could possibly hate, a series you hate.
I mean, man. Dude, there's so many. Fuck. I know a lot of the people might hate me for this. I fucking hate Portal. I legitimately hate Portal 1 and Portal 2. I think it's fucking stupid. Like, I tried to be good at it. I played it for hours. I bought it, and I was like, fuck this game. I literally went outside with Portal 1 and 2 and burned it to a crisp in my backyard with gas.
Wow.
I was that pissed. Like,
I understand that. People are gonna hate me for this. I despise the Soul series. I hate Dark Souls, I hate Demon Souls, I hate Bloodborne. And, like, I hate it because of the fact that, like, people just make it out to be bigger than what the hell it is. Like, it's a challenging game, but it's not that big of a deal. It's like, oh, we got Demon Souls, we got Dark Souls, you know? But then at one point, it's like, anybody can make that game nowadays.
yeah.
And, you know, maybe it's just me, but like I said, it's like, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. It's like, I played Bloodborne, I played Dark Souls on 3, and the thing is with that, I really hated, you know, and stuff like that. I hated, like, you know, how difficult it was. I guess it was because that was a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was so annoyingly difficult. So that was just my thing about it, because I threw my controller and I broke it. And my friend Devontae was there. He was like, now I see why you don't play this game. He's like, now I understand your frustration of why you don't play this game. So I was like, yeah, you see. And then when he saw me throw my controller because of Bloodborne, he was like, yeah, you are not playing these games anymore.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I literally snapped my iPhone 7 in half because I got pissed off playing PUBG. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like...
Legitimately snapped in half. I had glass in my hand.
Yeah, that seems like a thing, especially with PUBG. And sometimes PUBG can make a lot of people upset, especially things in regards to, you know, I would say things like, you know, anything about Royale. Like, Fortnite did that. Apex did that. I did, oh, by the way, I got my first place win in Realm Royale. So that's
in what, Call of Duty?
No, Realm Royale. It's that Paladin Battle Royale game. Made by the guys who made Paladin High Res.
Is it a mobile game?
I actually don't know. That's one I don't know.
I'm still trying to get an emulator, like a ROM for Crash Bandicoot on my phone.
Yeah, it's like, there's a way to do it, but I think you have to like jailbreak your phone to do so.
Yeah, well, on an Android, I mean, I get ROMs. Like, I have Vice. No, not Vice City. I have
San Andreas.
Which one is it? No, it's the. I think it's 4 on my phone.
That's pretty.
But you can only play it with a Bluetooth controller. You can't use the screen for anything except for starting the game and pausing and opening the map and saving. Other than that, everything has to be on a controller.
It makes kind of sense though. You know, it's like you know, we have like excuse me, sorry.
Hey, you're good.
Like when it comes to like some of the things like, you know, having some types of ROMs, like you would need like a like some type of controller like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of
like I had Drift 3, dude, like all the rally kart racing games on my Razer, and it ran, bro, like, cause I have 120 hertz a second.
Oh wow, yeah, because you have that built phone with it. You have the Razer phone. The only problem is cooling system sucks.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably gonna do a giveaway on my channel and give it away and end up buying the Red Magic 3.
Understandable.
I'll just send it to like one random person. Just like, hey, comment. You want my phone? You want a Razer 2? Here you go.
Yeah, I think somehow somebody could like take the thing out and then take the paste.
Well, the problem with the Razer, I know we're going completely off topic, but I mean it's still a gaming content, so I guess whatever. But long story short, if you take the back plate off of the Razer 2, you have to crack all the glass, which in turn breaks your chroma, which is the part of the phone on the back where it lights up into the 16.2 billion different colors. So you completely shatter that. They don't make this phone anymore, so like even if you got another phone, you'd have to break the back of that one to replace it.
You're upset, yo. We fucked up with this phone.
Oh, dude.
After the business meeting, yo, we fucked up badly with this phone. We can't do this.
I got so mad, man, when they were like, yeah, we're no longer putting out any phones and you can't return them. And I'm like, what the fuck? I spent $1,300 cash on this phone. Sons of bitches.
That would have been
like, you're lucky I'm buying the fucking headsets from you guys.
Yeah, that would have been a way to go ahead and build yourself a computer.
Yep.
Yeah, that would have definitely been a way to build yourself a computer. Or just do some gaming on there, because especially now, since Fortnite is crossplay, you can actually play Fortnite on a controller and PC. So that's a major thing. But
fuck Fortnite.
Yeah, I hate fucking Fortnite.
Stop saying that word, dude. Fuck, man. I'd rather hear about cancer than.
Fartnite. Fart.
Nah, fuck night. Fuck night. Fertnert.
Yeah, Fertnert.
Fertnert. Yeah, guys, if you're watching, fuck Fortnite. And if you're over 20 and you play Fortnite, chances are you're probably a sex offender. Don't forget to register. I want to know where you live.
Alright, let's not go that far on my channel, alright?
What? Right. It's family friendly up until a point. After 11 o'clock at night,
it's like,
it gets a little... It's like HBO Taxi Cab Confessions up in... It's just enough adulting.
Just enough.
Just enough.
Just enough.
Oh, and guys, I'm going to take this quick second to say, tap the like on this video. It means the world to, you know, the community that this amazing dude has put into place. So if you guys can go ahead and hit the like, share this on Facebook. You know, let people know, like, hey, there's not always boring broadcasts in the world. You know, like, podcasts don't have to be about, well, today and like, no, dude. Like, we're here on a serious note, but also to make you guys laugh. So hit that thumbs up in the face. Yeah, I stole that from SS Sniper Wolf. Kiss my ass, girl. I love you. Mwah.
Kiss my ass, girl. I love you.
Dude, I love Sniper Wolf. Can we take a second to just admire her beauty? Like,
No,
her
the way
laugh
you
is
said
fucking annoying, but dude, that's wifey material, bro.
The way you said it is like, you know, I told that for Sniper Wolf. Kiss my ass, girl. I love you.
I love you, bitch. I ain't never gonna stop loving you.
That's like,
Bitch.
that's like saying, yo, go fuck yourself. You're awesome. That's like, why? It's like, that's not cool at all. This is not fun. No, but let me go into the next topic.
I love you, Sniper Wolf.
There's I love Cupquake. I fucking love Cupquake.
Dude, I'm surprised you didn't buy that one girl's back.
No. I'm not that damn desperate.
Dude, okay, yo, I saw the YouTube video where the dude actually ordered it, and then it fast-forwarded to him getting the package, and then he cooked it as a soup with noodles and drank it. And I was like, you're fucking gross, dude. Like,
Man, you're fucking
I really hope you just got chlamydia. Like, that's so... Ew!
That's fucking nasty.
Ew! You just ate bathwater and drank it, and it wasn't even your own.
Yeah, I'm losing terribly in this level because I went to the wrong fucking level because I'm doing it in order for my
Oh, you're
weaknesses.
still playing Mega Man.
Yeah, I'm Mega Man.
So what's our next topic? Because we have to get off people drinking and eating bathwater. How smexy SS Sniper Wolf is.
Okay, what is the most underrated game to you?
Oh, what's... Dude, I mean... Surprisingly... Man... I'd have to say original Xbox Mecha Soul. That was my shit. And then you ask people about it, no one knows what it is. Dude, it was literally Titanfall before Titanfall was a thing, dude. It was these giant mech robots that were towering above buildings, and they were having this epic battle. And, like, you could, like, crush buildings. Like, if you shot them enough, they'd just, like, crumple away and be piles. Like, I think that's an underrated game. I also think, Beautiful Joe on GameCube. That was a very underrated. I don't know if you ever played that, but dude, it was gold.
I played Beautiful Joe on GameCube.
Dude.
The greatest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, that was like the most underrated fucking game I've ever seen. Like, and the cool thing is they gave him a chance in freaking Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And the thing is, it was cool because of the fact that he was probably one of the most freaking one of the best characters. Like, Henshin a go baby. and, like, and then his freaking girlfriend was a badass. I had the biggest fucking heads alive. Like, my head's fucking huge, dude. It's like, that shit is freaking somehow amazingly attached to his head after doing all those things. But it was cool because when you got a special edition of it, you had a skin of Dante from Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
I fucking love that. I thought that was dope, but I think they should have done something like in regards to it, like in a new Devil May Cry, because Devil May Cry 5, like, you have a character missing an arm, and to replace it with different arms, they gave him the freaking like a banana launcher from fucking Monkey Ball, I believe, but it's not even Capcom, but it has to be from somewhere. And they gave him Mega Man's X Blaster.
The fuck?
I'm like, that's dope. I'm like, why not? Yes, give him. Yeah, give it.
You know what's also an underrated game? Freaking Stranger Things Mobile.
There's Stranger Things actually has a game out.
Yes, it's like a 64. It's like a
over the top game.
It's like a 64-bit or not. It's like an 8-bit game. I don't know why I said 60, but it's like an 8-bit arcade game where there's different levels. It's like a dungeon style game.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I think I like that. You know, besides the whole freaking Demogorgon bullshit, I would love to play D&D with those kids. Those kids,
Dude,
kids are awesome.
Can I say something really quick? Because like, and this goes back to our D&D podcast. Remember the first night that we played with each other on there? That sounded so gay. And I'm not saying that in a homophobic offense.
Pause.
Just
say
for you
pause,
PC people.
Pause, damn it. Alright? Just say pause. Don't worry, I said it for you. Continue.
What?
Continue.
Okay. So, I think the first night we played D&D, remember how my character like ate shit on a bike?
Yeah, literally face planted the
So,
fucking bike.
and this goes back to Stranger Things. So, for those of you that don't know, we were playing D&D, and it was my first game with them, and my character decided to drive a freaking motorcycle. Well, my motorcycle got a tongue of a liquor stuck in the wheel, and it flipped me off. And yeah, so like my face like ate shit into the concrete. Well, later that night, I ended up having to go get a pack of cigarettes and some food. And I was like, okay, you know, skate. So I'm on my way home, right? And I have to jump a fence through an elementary school ballpark to get back over to my house, so I don't want to waste another 20 minutes. So I jump that, and I get into my neighborhood, right? Middle of the street, nothing is around me. There's no rocks on the ground. It's straight pavement. Like it's like flat. Something literally stopped my skateboard, threw me off, face first into the fucking grass. Like, I don't know what happened, but I just found it really ironic because my character ate shit and I ate shit tonight as well. Like, it was way too ironic. Like,
yeah, it was pretty bad. I had to take major freaking bandages for it.
For what?
Remember, you had to heal yourself because you were unconscious. I went to go grab you.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh god, damn it, Seth. I was like, no, not again. So I was like, but then ended up you knocking me out, then fucking Jared being stupid and knocking me out, and then me taking a grenade to the face. I was so pissed because it was freaking Walter bullying the shit out of me. He was bullying the damn shit out of me. I was like, damn it, Walter, stop fucking trying to kill me.
Toxicity level 1. Yeah, alright, we gotta get back into this whole like game thing. Because we're like going super off topic. And I know as much.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine, dude. We can go off topic, especially in the podcast sometimes. It creates more topics. But you said underrated game Mech Assault for Xbox and Beautiful Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Beautiful Joe was pretty over. Underrated, honestly. I think it's because people were just like, oh, it's a kid's game. I think it was like one of those types of shit.
Yeah.
Underrated game. I don't know if you played this game or not. It was for PlayStation and it was for Sega Dreamcast. It was a game called Fur Fighters.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was like you get to choose between multiple different characters and they're all animals. It's like Animal World, right? Where the bad guy is like some type of white lion or white tiger, and he steals all your kids. Apparently everybody has like fucking 12, 13, 20, 100 kids. So with that, those and your partners are also missing. Like the dog's wife is missing. The kangaroo's wife is missing. The pelican's wife is missing. The dragon's mother is missing. The raccoon's wife is missing. The cat's husband is missing. and it looks like a fun and cute game. But then all of a sudden there's guns, there's pistols, there's machine guns and everything. You shoot bears or some type of some type of other bad guys. And then every time you shoot them, fucking fluff comes out of their bodies. So it's like you're killing like.
So they were like stuffed animals the entire time?
Yeah, it was fucking.
Dude,
fun.
that's a mindfuck.
And it was a 4-player multiplayer game where you're killing everybody, where you're killing people. It felt like a James like GoldenEye with freaking animals. Yeah, so that's what it felt like. I was like, yes, this is the awesome game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, I'm such a dumbass.
Yeah, I know.
I keep on fucking up in this level where I shouldn't be fucking up. But yeah, it was that, and then they remastered it for the PlayStation 2. So I had it.
Yeah.
I was playing it constantly. And like every time when you switch to different characters, they have different abilities. Like the kangaroo could jump high. The dog can burrow underground. The cat can climb up walls with cat prints. The raccoon can crawl into small areas. The dragon can glide.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty damn cool. I'll send you a video of it. You're gonna be like, yo, this thing is like dope.
I'll look it up on YouTube right now.
Yeah, it's freaking hilarious too. Because of the way they speak, it's fucking hilarious. Like, it just is like sounds. Like just like if you're a dog.
That's kind of like the game that I played, but it wasn't called Fur Fighters. It was on Xbox only.
It was that Xbox. It was that game we were talking about, right?
Yeah, now I have to look it up because I'm gonna flip my shit because I should know it by heart because I played it like for thousands of hours as a child.
I think I have.
I shouldn't.
I think I have it here because I saved some of the videos that we have, especially some of the photos. So let me see right here. Whacked.
Yeah, Whacked. That's that good shit.
Yeah, it was something like that.
That's basically what it was, man.
Yeah, but this game was 10 times better, honestly. I thought that was one underrated game. Another underrated game was a game called Blue Stinger for Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it was. Honestly, it was shitty developed. And you know, it's fair because it's a Dreamcast game, but it's shitty developed. Yeah, it was terrible, honestly. Move, you freaking blue bastard! Alright.
What in the world? Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's like it was.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Just really quick, I know this is super off topic, but Turkey attacked us today in Syria.
That's not surprising. I think a lot of countries want to attack us right now.
Well, they accidentally, spokespeople from Turkey have said that it was on accident, but they attacked the U.S. Special Forces in Syria.
Wow. Some people are gonna rebel like that.
Yeah.
But leave the politics out. I understand the military. It's a special.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Speaking of, you know what? If we're on the thing of politics, let me just bring this up real quick because this has been an issue that I've been wanting to talk about.
Fuck Donald Trump. No, I'm joking.
No, it's not.
Good song though. Great song.
Yeah, but there was a whole thing with Blizzard recently, and a guy just finished a Hearthstone tournament. So at the end of it, because there was Hong Kong protests right now. He said something based off the Hong Kong protests. In regards to that, Blizzard went ahead and disqualified him, banned him, and took his prize money. Now, yeah, because apparently that went against policy. Now, I don't know about that. I apparently it did go against policy. And you know, like, it actually went against it because apparently people got offended by it. And the thing is with it, it's like, you know, people didn't know what he was gonna say. And it's kind of sad that he didn't know what he was gonna say. And then, but you know, he knew that it was gonna get him in trouble. But in my opinion, I was like, yeah, I don't think you guys should have taken the guy's freaking money away. Yeah, I don't think they should have taken the guy's money away. So
yeah, if you guys want to take someone's money, take Tyler Bevan's money. Ninjas can't. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'll give a little credit to Ninja. Take freaking Logan Paul's money. Like, I would never.
I like. Wait, which one is the younger one?
That's
Is that like him? Is that Jake Paul?
Jake Paul. Fuck Jake Paul too.
I like Jake Paul. I mean, I'm not a Paulers by any mean, but like he's actually funny. Like, some of his content is actually kind of funny.
I'm sorry.
Like,
dude.
he teamed up with Patty Mayo to do all the. Oh, and that's another thing. Have you ever seen Patty Mayo TV on YouTube?
I believe so.
So, he turned out of nowhere, right? And he pops up on YouTube, and my buddy's like, dude, you gotta see this shit. It's funny as fuck. Like, it's like a live action bounty hunter show, and it's like, you know, as it happens on YouTube. And I'm like, what? And then I started noticing the same people in each episode. I'm like, wait, what? And then their squad cars aren't marked. Even when he's a sheriff, when he pretends to be a sheriff, they made a car. Like, it's all bullshit. And he got called out on a very big newscast. And there were people, like, neighbors of where they would record. They were calling the cops, and the cops would come over while they're filming this fake documentary. And
this documentary is about Patty Mayo?
Yeah, it's Patty Mayo TV. It's not. I mean, it's.
Oh, it's that.
I learned that it's
bounty hunter
fictional.
Yeah,
it's that little skinny kid that kind of. I don't know what he reminds me of. He reminds me of, like. You ever seen the movie Jarheads?
Yeah.
He kind of reminds me of someone that would be in that movie, like a really shitty Jake Gyllenhaal.
Let me put this in perspective though. Like, I would rather watch that than anything of Logan Paul or Jake Paul's freaking content.
Okay, look. The only reason that I like Jake Paul is because he films with Nelk Boys. Nelk Boys are like the greatest pranksters of our generation. Like, right now, they were gonna go to Germany, but they were getting on the plane and, like, there were ambassadors waiting for them at the airport. They're like, yeah, you can't come to Germany, bro. Peace out. And so they got kicked out of Germany, and now they're over in Spain doing all this crazy shit. Like, they were just in Ibiza. They ruined a wine tour. Like, dude,
yeah.
It's amazing. Like, you gotta watch it.
See, that's the problem.
Steve will do it.
It's like, for me, I don't see the reason of why those people get that much views on that. Like
because it's funny.
I think it's fucking ridiculous. I think it's like, if you're gonna do that, then, you know, try to do it like on a TV show, because they've done shit like that, like on, like, especially on.
Well,
Jackass.
that's how Impractical Jokers started. Well, Jackass started as a mini-sode. It didn't start out as a TV show.
Yeah, but then, like, is it worth getting kicked out of a country, or the ambassadors tell you can't come in? Yeah, because they're making millions of dollars every week on just their merch alone, dude. Their merch, some of their merch costs as much as Supreme does, dude. Oh, like, man. They have a multi-million-dollar business on YouTube. Yeah, that's where I have a problem with. It's like why is all that money going into that type of content for me? It's like,
because I'm the kind of person that likes that kind of content. I actually I don't know if I ever sent it to you, but there's a guy. He's a rap artist here in Orlando, and he's actually a really big music producer. He's like been on tour with a bunch of reggae artists. He's working with Ches the Kid right now, or whatever the hell his name is. But I filmed for him, and I wrote a lot of the content that was in those YouTube videos for like the pranks. Like, he would walk up to a girl and be like, "All right, man, she's just a 10. She's just a 10. You can do this." And he'd go up and she'd like look at him. He'd be like, "Hey, oh," and just like walk away. And the girl would be like, "Wait, what?" Or like, you know, stupid shit like getting a girl's number on a calculator.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It's understandable.
It's for a certain kind of audience that just has that weird funny bone. Like, even while we were recording that, I came up with an idea that we never used, and the whole idea was to attempt to get a girl's premium Snapchat for free just by walking up and be like, "Hey, what's going on? My name's Seth. What's your name?" "Oh, Caitlin? Nice to meet you. Could I maybe get your premium Snap?" And we would, like, the whole idea was to basically ask that to a really, 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 really hot, really attractive girl and attempt to not get slapped by talking our way out of it. But it never came to fruition because it was just, I didn't want to get slapped for a YouTube video.
Yeah, but,
at the same time, I did. Like,
yeah, you see, like that's my thing about it in certain areas. It's like I understand if there's like sometimes a prank video, but then when it goes a little bit too far,
yeah,
it's like, and then they still get views on that and money.
Oh no, that's the thing. If it gets a bad result, you have to clear it with that person before you leave. You can't just film someone and not ask for their permission to use it.
Yeah, because
if you do that, you get a lawsuit.
Yeah, because like freaking Logan Paul did shit with the fucking after the whole thing with the forest. Remember what he did in Japan? And then his shit was monetized. Like, don't apologize and then get paid for an apology, bro. It's like don't
forest.
Like, he went into a Japanese forest that is mostly there because
the suicide forest.
Yeah, that shit. I was like, dude, fuck that dude.
I thought you said the Force, and I'm like, no. Okay, Star Wars.
No,
what?
Forest. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you went in there filming a suicide because you thought it was fucking funny. And it's like, you went in there and and there's a thing where you can't go filming. So you're like, okay, so you fucked yourself over a little bit. And then when he filmed the apology, he was like, okay, he filmed an apology, good. The shit was monetized. He got paid for making a fucking apology. Like, don't fucking monetize your fucking apology, dick. While you're saying sorry and you're getting paid for that shit. Like, no. And him and his dickhead brother technically got their asses kicked out of their neighborhoods because of their fucking jokes. That's why they live someplace else. And the problem is, what I hate is that they will give money to those guys, but then for people that actually, but not for people who will actually make a fucking real cause. Like there's a metal band right now. It's a whole family. It's called Lilac. It's actually pretty damn good. And they do covers, and sometimes they do like of Kiss, Metallica, but they also have their own music. Fucking for some reason, like people thought it was okay to fucking steal their own equipment, steal the fucking the laptops that they're going to online school for, so while they're touring, all that shit, and like even to a point where they broke into the car and they stole everything. And the thing is, like, it made it a lot more difficult for them to get the money, but a lot of people will go ahead and get money for stuff like Logan Paul to be able to get his own fucking things or his own fucking items. Like come on, like seriously? Like, yeah, I hate shit like that. It's like, you got fucking people who make their fucking living over 7-second videos, get fucking shine for 7-second videos, but then you're not gonna go ahead and promote a freaking student film director and who's making like great fucking movies out there. Like, come on. Like literally, like I don't understand and seeing of why it's a lot of money. It's like made, and it's a lot of money given for people like, you know, Logan Paul and freaking Jake Paul freaking doing nothing but pranks. Fucking that guy, what's his name, Lance
Well,
something?
if you think about it, I'm not trying to defend the Paul brothers whatsoever, but they did start out as Disney Channel idols. Like, they were in the Disney Channel shows. I'm not sure what they were in, but they were in Disney Channel shows, bro. Like, that's how they started. Like,
Okay.
they started
No, so
in like
that's fine.
modeling and like television. I mean, they had their own money when they were doing all the YouTube shit. Like, did it equate to more money? Of course, but I mean, they still started their own shit, and I give them props for.
Okay, now that's understandable.
They made a multi-million-dollar brand in less than what 2-3 years, which is really hard to do.
Yeah,
Unless you're a really hot chick advertising.
yeah. He was
We
in
can all agree.
he was in the series called The Thinning, Stitchers, Can't Take It Back, a movie called Chainsaw. There was a short horror movie, Airplane Mode, and Space Between Us. That was Logan Paul. And you know, and you know, if they did movies and stuff like that, then that's fine. But like, then now I can see where it's at. But
Yeah.
as I said, for like doing things like pranks, I have to say, like, yo, you gotta.
I mean, but you got to give the audience what they want. I mean, that's why they have the top 10 house. Like,
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're during this time, it wasn't just them doing it. It was that
Yeah.
Lance guy. It was other people doing it, and the thing is, it was constant freaking people supporting them when they should supporting people for actual right cause. Like, there's a guy right now who does those good things, right? Those crazy things, like you ever heard of Queen's Flip?
no.
Okay, so here's a video of, like, you know, him driving, and then sometimes like he's going crazy in the car. Sometimes his Uber clients, sometimes his wife and his kids. But and then you know he records, like, you know, those type of funny stunts, right? This guy also records, you know, him giving back to the community. Like, a family's out there, he's giving them things of water, you know, giving the kids shoes, backpacks, everything. He just bought a family a PS4, the brand new WWE game, freaking brand new Call of Duty, all together. He's like, yo, you guys gotta share, you know, make sure you guys share, you know. And like, he bought this kid bag for school, freaking shoes for school, and the thing is, like, people get on him for recording it. But the problem is like, people will watch things like Logan Paul, Lance for like the fun, but then we'll get on somebody like Queen's Flip for recording something, doing something nice. You know?
Well, I mean, that's. I'm not trying to take anyone's side, but I mean, if you do something nice, you don't have to record it. I mean, that's just trying to get views up.
Yeah, at one point, that's one side of that, because that's true. But at one point, it's like, why not record a good action to actually inspire people to want to do the same action?
Well, because most of the ones that are out there on Facebook are all like bullshit. They're fake.
Yeah, because some of them don't
Like-
actually fucking do anything for it.
Yeah.
He actually goes out there to promote that. Like, when he goes out to promote that, because Queen's Flip is from New York, and when he goes out there, he goes out to support some people in Jamaica, because he goes to Jamaica. He goes to places like, you know, sometimes Vegas, or even outside in Florida, or even in New York, and then he always does that in many different areas. The thing is, it's just that I'd rather see a lot more videos like that, and they're real, than just see constant pranks. Because it's like nowadays, we don't even have people fucking wanting to help out anybody anymore. Like, nobody would even go and give somebody who is homeless a freaking damn $1. At least $1. Well, just thinking, oh, you know, hey, oh, he's probably a drug addict or anything. It's like, if we're gonna judge somebody based on something like that, then why are we gonna judge somebody based on, like, you know, recording all that stuff? You know, and recording it and try to promote people to do it. Like it just boggles my mind of how, like, certain people get that shine. Like for instance, there's one girl that was a Viner, and her name was Jessica Vanessa. She could have been like a teacher or a teacher's assistant, and she could have done everything to do so, but then she made more money, you know, just literally twerking. That's it. Now, I'm not saying she's bad at it. No problem. You're a good twerker and everything, but I don't think making all that money is what you need to be doing unless you're actually like making a profession. Now she's not even doing it anymore. And then she went up to, because of that, to freaking become a freaking actor. And I've seen her act. It's like little roles here and there and shit. It's like, what? So you have a following because you shake your ass? Like, at least porn stars actually freaking do freaking videos. At least freaking, like, holy shit. At least freaking dancers actually go on the stage and dance, or go on a pole and dance. You just shake your ass for 7 seconds and made a bunch of money.
Yeah.
What type of fucking shit is that? Cause she was called the queen of twerking. I'm like, bitch, hold on. You're the queen of twerking? No, stop it. Because after...
Hey man, I thought that was Miley Cyrus, bro.
No. That was the queen of fuck-ups. She was a major fuck-up. Fuck Miley Cyrus. Go on.
Yo, her older brother, though, he was doing good.
Yeah, he was doing good. I don't know what the hell he was doing.
He was the lead singer for Metro Station.
Yeah, but shake. It wasn't bad of a song. I thought he was gonna go somewhere, but then he comes out looking like fucking at the end of it, like later on, looking on like he belonged in what's that band?
He looks like Ronnie Radke now, from the lead singer from Falling in Reverse.
Didn't he was in another band before that, right? Ronnie Radke?
Yeah, he was I forgot what the
I'm
he's
thinking
in a few bands.
Yeah, cause he got kicked out of one band because he got arrested. Holy shit! It starts with an E. I know. I have it here.
He was in Escape the Fate from
Escape the Fate. Yes.
2004 to 2008. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and then he got arrested.
And then he's been Falling in Reverse since 08.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you look stupid now. It's like,
Ronnie Radke?
no, fucking
nah,
that.
dude.
No, Miley Cyrus's brother.
Oh yeah.
Ronnie Radke is definitely a good freaking Escape the Fate and Screamo, right? You would consider Screamo?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was a really good Screamo singer. He was pretty good. He was pretty damn good. I thought it was pretty damn good that he had it, but then the new singer was actually pretty good as well. You know, I don't know why the Escape the Fate drummer looks like fucking Slash though.
Oh, fucking his name's Trace Cyrus. He was in Ashland High and Metro Station.
Trace Cyrus.
Yeah, but his real name is Neil Timothy Helson. He was born in '89 in Ashland, Kentucky.
What is he, like, adopted or what?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Unless it's like his, like, someone else's new wife or something. I don't know. Billy Ray Cyrus' new wife or something.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. He tried to bring back his freaking singing career. As much as I like Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh god, that dude's fucking.
He tried to make his original song with like a rap remix. Like, can you sit your ass down?
Yo.
Like, there's like country rappers. It's like, can you sit your asses down? Fucking Lil Nas X bullshit. Like, no. Like this, I'm like, that doesn't go. Like, country and rap doesn't go. There was a rapper named Cowboy.
It does. You got like Big Smo, and you got the Georgia boys. Like there are good country rap art.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
Not
I
like,
can.
not like Cowboy
I
Troy.
Think I know who that is. I'm not quite
I
sure.
play chicken with the train, play chicken. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is
Like,
that?
what the fuck is that? I'm like, this so
All I know is there's one song. It's like some fuck, what is it? Down, down. Like, what is that? The hoedown and down. Fuck me. What is it? God.
I wouldn't know. I never listened to that shit. That shit sounds ridiculous.
I'm not being racist, but I'm pretty sure it's a black dude.
Sometimes it can be a white dude. Like, there's a lot of songs that like don't that come out like they sound black, but apparently they sound black, but they're
Oh
white.
my god, play the Get Up on YouTube for everyone to hear this shit. Good god. This is
I don't wanna
this
get
is country.
copyright strike.
Wait, how? It's YouTube.
You get copyright strike.
For playing a song?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Even if it's Sony brand, sometimes they can even copyright you for a second.
What the fuck?
I am not even joking. Freaking Angry Joe got copywritten by Sony for 4 seconds.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, at one point he should have had the rights to it.
Well, that's
No, but we're going way off topic right now. Alright, so
yeah.
overrated game. Most overrated game ever, in your opinion.
Final Fantasy.
Which one? It could be either the series or
Oh, the series, just everything. Like, I played the last one, and I was just like, what the fuck is actually happening? Like, I didn't know if I was a vampire or, like, what the fuck I was, but we had, like, a flying, floating car and hunting some weird fucking buffalo out in the fuck. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, I literally felt like I was in the Special Olympics or some fuckery like that, dude. I was like, yeah, I'm done. And I sold it back to GameStop. It was fucking garbage.
Yeah, I would say for me it would be Final Fantasy VII.
What, most overrated game?
I'll tell you why. Because it was the first Final Fantasy. Nice Backstreet Boys reference. But because it was the first Final Fantasy to hit 3D, and then people make out Cloud to be the greatest fucking character of all time, and I can name 10 times more cooler character than Cloud. I do say that it does have a good lineup of characters, like Vincent Valentine, who is a vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that. Sephiroth, who is ideally one of the most iconic bosses of all time. I would say Cloud and Tifa are the most overrated fucking characters in gaming ever. Because they make fucking Tifa look like, oh, she's one of the greatest characters in freaking in Final Fantasy. I'm like, yo, you need to freaking play other Final Fantasies. Like, I don't know if you're just like, you're just half chubbed for her or anything. It's like, I don't know. But she is by far the most overrated fucking character ever in Final Fantasy. You wanna know why? Cause she's a fighter.
Yeah.
She's a fighting character, and she's pretty fucking strong. But it's like there are many other characters that are awesome. There's like two of the best female characters that top her is a character named Lulu from Final Fantasy X. This bitch can be the greatest black mage of all time. And then Lightning, who is from Final Fantasy 13. who literally took on like she literally took on God and won.
Yeah.
That's not even a joke. She took on God and won. So it's like, yeah, Tifa. That's like, I don't care. I don't want to do that. And this is another one I think it's overrated, and you're probably gonna hate me for this. You like Zelda, do you?
I love Zelda.
Most overrated game ever? A Link to the Past.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'll tell you why. The game is amazing. The freaking the adventure is amazing. I knew little about fucking Hyrule. I knew nothing about Hyrule, especially from Zelda 1, Zelda 2, fucking Link's Awakening, because it was in a different area. I knew nothing about freaking who the hell are the Zoras, who are the Gorons, you know, who's Ganon, and then when they brought it up to Ocarina, there was people stated that it was the best one coming next to it. Or
Fuck no, Majora's Mask was the best game ever.
It was either Ocarina or Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask was pretty cool. I like Majora's Mask because it introduced the fierce deity. I like the fierce deity. I never played it until I got it for the 3DS.
Yeah.
Because remember how we had to put that freaking power pack on the Nintendo 64?
Yeah.
I fucking hated that thing. I fucking hated it because I rented it in freaking Blockbuster. When Blockbuster was a thing. And
oh yeah, I still have my Blockbuster membership card.
What? Apparently there's still a couple of Blockbusters open.
What? Dude, I remember like coming home from elementary school and my mom would like stop and we get like the popcorn things and you just put it in the microwave and you have like this theater popcorn while you're like
oh yeah, the bowls with the popcorn in the bottom.
Yeah, dude.
That was dope.
It like popped up.
I remember one game that I rented the most in there was Banjo-Kazooie. Remember?
Huh?
One game that I rented the most out of that was Banjo-Kazooie.
The game that I rented the most was on PS1, and it was Army Men. It was like from like Toy Story, the little green army guys.
Oh, Army Man Soldier Heroes.
Yes, bro. Well, that and Dynasty Heroes, bro. That was my shit. Fucking playing as a samurai, fucking up everybody you come across. You're like, yeah, bitch, yeah.
I remember it was either Bomberman 64.
Yeah.
Or it was Banjo-Kazooie. Or it was Rampage. Remember Rampage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing about it. Yeah, that was the thing about it, and that was one of the games that I enjoyed the most. Let me go ahead and put this in perspective because because I was talking about a link to the past, right? And now I don't know if you've seen Game Grumps. Have you?
Game of Thrones?
Game Grumps.
No.
Okay, so there's this guy who owns Game Grumps. He's a host. His name is Aaron Hansen. He goes as an Ego Raptor. I think you probably have you ever been to Newgrounds?
No.
Or have you ever heard of the Awesome series?
No.
Okay, so he got majorly famous off that platform Newgrounds, where it's like you could put animations, you could put like your own games and stuff like that. And with that,
yeah,
he put a whole thing of sequelitis. I was about to play Dark Cloud and then I just stopped.
Mhm.
Yeah, he put a whole thing called the sequelitis for Zelda, and he was talking about like how Link to the Past was amazing, how like all like the old Zelda games were amazing, and then when it went to 3D, it went to the shitter. He hates Ocarina and he hates Majora's Mask. So it's like it's like okay, you don't like it, you don't like it, no problem. But the way he talks about it, it seems more of not the fact that he doesn't like the freaking design of it, not the fact that he doesn't like I would say not the fact that he doesn't like the freaking controls of it. It seems that when he talks about it, it talks about like how very impatient he is. He's like oh, why am I learning about the Zoras or like anything or like any type of like stuff like this, all this info, all this constant freaking dialogue and everything. It takes you away from the real world. I'm like, do you know like about the Zoras? Do you know about the Gerudos or anything like that? And it's like it's because I've seen him play and like he like bumble fucks the whole thing. Like
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, it's because you're impatient. I can tell he's fucking impatient. Because his friend Dan, who I think you've heard I hope you've heard of them. It's called Ninja Sex Party.
Yeah.
Yeah, his co-star, which is Daniel Sexbang. And he's like, every time he gets frustrated, he's like, Aaron, like seriously, you couldn't fucking tell that was gonna happen. And then like he's so goddamn impatient. It's like, dude, like calm the hell down. Like relax, slow it down, slow it the fuck down, man. And then it's like, as I say, he bubble fucks the whole goddamn game. And then like people get on him because of that. Like he hates things like Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2. Which I was like, okay, now you're just being a dick now. And then, but at one point it's like there's like other games that he just shits on, but there's a reason to hate them. Like you heard about the issue with Sonic Boom?
With what? Sorry.
Well, you heard of Sonic 06, the Sonic for like the PlayStation 3 and Xbox.
I think so, but really quick on a quick note, I do have to wrap this up really soon. I have to get some sleep for work.
Okay, then we'll just go ahead. We'll leave this for our next topic.
All right.
Let me close out if anything. Yeah, we'll leave this for our next topic. I'm gonna talk about shittiest games of all time. Alright guys, but this was another podcast with my boy Hellboys here, and we're gonna continue on for another episode. Make sure to subscribe to the EHG community. Definitely turn on your notifications when we get new streams and new videos set out. Make sure to join us on Facebook. Make sure to join us on our Discord channel. Make sure to subscribe to moderators in the description. By all means, go ahead and follow Hellboy Games on Omelet Gaming. And especially if you want to take a look at amazing gameplays from like PUBG or even the brand new Call of Duty Mobile. Yeah, if you are also looking for any type of commission work based off of video games or comic books, make sure to follow Randall20XX on his Instagram, his Twitch, and make sure to contact him on his Facebook. If you're looking for amazing t-shirts or great merch, by all means go to teespring.com/cycleworld and go ahead and take a look at these amazing t-shirts, especially the ones that are for Halloween, and follow CycleWorld Gaming on his Twitch and on his Instagram. Follow my boy Rose at his Instagram and on his YouTube, especially for his brand new song. It's called Forbidden Love, and my personal favorite, which is Aura. Make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also go ahead and follow my boy Travis Brown on his Instagram and on his Twitter, and follow his Spotify and SoundCloud, which are linked into those profiles. But there's your boy CrazyMaze98, aka Nicholas Morales, founder of the EHG community. And stay tuned for another episode of the EHG podcast.